I was born in Brighton in 1988.
Excellent. And where did you spend your childhood?
In Brighton, in Hankleston.
Excellent. So, teddy bears. Did you have a teddy bear?
I didn't have, teddy bears weren't really my thing. I had a doll that I used to play with. That was also my mother's. But my big thing was trolls. They were my absolute favourite thing in the world. And I had a collection of about 150, which are still in my mother's loft because I have a big attachment to them still.
So, if you didn't have a bear, did you have any other cuddly animals that you can remember?
No.
Okay, I will move on to dolls then. When I find the right sheet of the paper. So, what dolls did you play with?
So the doll I mainly played with was the doll that my mum had, which must have been from about 1950s, and it was plastic and it had those sort of marbly eyes that with eyelashes, and so it was my mum's doll that she'd had since her childhood, and my sister played with it and me, and we all gave it a different name. So my mum called it Ruby, and I called it Diana, which I think retrospectively was because of Princess Diana, who was obviously around a lot in the 90s. And she was missing a foot where my uncle had sawed it off in an act of childish revenge, I think. So, but we loved her anyway, and my mum still has her and keeps her in a cot.
So, do you remember how you used to play with Diana?
Yes, I used to pretend like she was my baby, and I used to take her around with me. I remember taking her on holiday, and I remember my nephew playing with her, and he was only about 1.5, 2, and I remember when he was playing with the baby, they were the same height, which was quite cute.
Oh. So, how did you feel about Diana?
She was great.
And your mum still has it.
Mm-hmm.
What are your best memories of Diana?
Dressing her up. Got some good outfits. Taking her out. Yeah, I used to take her out when I went out.
So, did you have any action figures?
No. I didn't have any Barbies.
Yeah.
Barbies weren't really my thing.
So, would you consider trolls to be dolls?
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell me about your trolls?
Yes. Yeah, so I had about 120, so, and they were all different types, so I had, like doctors and everything. I used to like doing their hair, that was a big thing, different hairstyles. I used to carry them around in a bag, and I even made a passport for them. So when I took them places, I would make a passport stamp about where they'd been, by bag or by bus. The mode of transport was very important. And they all had different names, which I used to remember. I used to, reel off 50 or 60 troll names.
So, how did you come to own your trolls?
I don't know how I got my first one, but I used to go around charity shops and collect them. And my mum worked in a charity shop for a while, and I used to love rummaging, and of course they were affordable for me. They were just 20 pence or something, so I used to just collect them, and the more unusual they were, the better. And with anything, like when you start getting a collection, people will donate, so they came in from everywhere.
So you spoke about how unusual they were. What was the most unusual one that you remember?
I had a proper down one from Denmark.
That's very impressive. So how did you play with the trolls?
Hairstyles, like I said. It was lots of pretend play, lots of conversation. Let's go and see the Doctor Troll. There was a vicar. I had a vicar who used to marry people. He used to marry the trolls. That's good. I had a dinosaur. He was cool. Rainbow hair.
A dinosaur troll?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit weird in my head.
Cool.
I've got different pictures now of dinosaurs and trolls having babies. So how do you feel about your trolls?
I used to have the most affection for them, but I mean, like I say, I've still got them, and I don't think I'll get them out and do anything with them. But I can't. It's almost, I don't want to get rid of them because they were such a part of my childhood, and I'd like to think that my kids might one day want to play with them carefully and with precision.
So how important were the trolls to you?
They're very important. They're my main toys.
And you've still got them in the loft. What are your best memories of the trolls?
I don't know.
That's fine. So we'll move on to construction toys.
Mm-hmm.
So did you have any construction toys that you played with?
I played with Lego a lot.
So
and Meccano. We had Meccano with batteries.
Meccano with batteries.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, we got they were like sets. I think we had a car, and you could like build it in. And it had like the plastic you could fold over and put a battery in. It was like a remote controlled car. That was really cool. I really liked that.
So how did you come to own the Meccano?
The Meccano was given to my brother for Christmas. Lego again was my brother's, but my auntie actually had a huge collection of Lego. She had so much Lego.
So how did you play with it, and who did you play with?
Well, with the Lego, which took it very seriously, we had a big piece of plywood that we painted a road on that ended in a beach, and it had plots for each of the houses, and we used to build, like all of us, like me and my brothers and my auntie, used to build all the houses and put them on the street, and we used to put a pirate ship in the sea, and then we used to leave it up for a week or so and play with it like a city.
How about the Meccano? How did you play with that?
Just building it as it was, playing with it, and then taking it apart and making our own unique creation.
So how did you feel about the Meccano with the Lego?
I liked it. I most liked the ones that were specifically built for something. I wasn't with Lego. I didn't want to make my own stuff. I wanted to follow the pattern and make what it was. And even now, I like the houses.
So do you still have any of the Meccano or the Lego?
Well, all of the Lego got sold because when you grow up you want to get rid of all your toys and then you regret it instantly. So I've started rebuying Lego sets. So yeah, I bought a beach house last year.
It's fine. I'm looking at the Back to the Future car at the moment. It is 50 quid.
I know.
What are your best memories of playing with Lego or Meccano?
Probably us all being around, going up and down this road.
Did you ever mix any of your toys up? So play with Lego and Trolls at the same time? No. So we've come to the end of my questions. So did you ever have a teddy bear doll or construction toy that you couldn't have, one that you'd seen in the shop that you wanted but you never got?
I didn't really have any Barbies because they were too expensive.
Did you want Barbies though?
At the time I wanted a Barbie, but now I think I have much more interest in toys.
Are there any other memories of teddy bears, dolls or construction toys that you want to share with us? Excellent. Thank you for participating.